Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about when a power of attorney's authority ends. Before I get to that though, I want to remind you, if you need estate planning help, if you have estate planning questions, if you have probate help or need probate help, you have probate questions, please go to estatemeeting.com. You can talk to me over the phone or in person, 30 minutes for free, estatemeeting.com. Okay, power of attorney. First of all, what is a power of attorney? Power of attorney is a document that allows someone else to essentially step into your shoes and manage your life if you are unable to do so. Typical circumstances that would sort of cause a power of attorney to sort of roll into effect would be a car accident when you're in a coma, or you have Alzheimer's, something like that, right? Just imagine scenarios where you are alive, but you are incapacitated, you are unable to act on your own behalf. That is when a power of attorney would step into play. We'll do a bonus here. 2 questions that I usually get when it comes to power of attorney. 1, when does it take effect? And 2, right, how does it end? How can someone quit? Or how can they be relieved of duty? First thing, if you have a regular old power of attorney called a durable power of attorney, that power of attorney is in effect essentially the moment that you sign the document, and it lasts until you die. Okay, so we're going to get to that in a minute, but essentially it takes effect upon signing. There's a second kind of power of attorney called a springing power of attorney that only comes into effect if you are incapacitated. The problem is it's hard to find enough people or anyone that really wants to make that diagnosis that you are incapacitated. Doctors are often reluctant to do that for liability reasons, and it can sort of just hinder your ability to even use your power of attorney. So most of the power of attorneys that I make are durable power of attorney, unless people are just really want it, really have strong feelings about doing a springing power of attorney, then we do a springing power of attorney. But how does a power of attorney end is what we're really here to talk about. There are a couple of different ways. I already referenced one. If you die, if you have a power of attorney and you die, that power of attorney's power dies with you. Okay, it is a document that only is active while you are alive. So when you're out, it's out. Okay. The second way that it can happen is you could revoke your power of attorney. You could name a new power of attorney. I would highly encourage you that if you are going to do that, that you reach out to all of your financial institutions and let them know, hey, I have revoked my power of attorney, or I've created a new power of attorney. Here it is. So put this on file. Okay? Because otherwise they don't know. Somebody walks in with your power of attorney, even if it's an old one, they may allow that person to operate on your behalf without knowing. Okay. The third way, basically the final way, I think, essentially, you could get kicked out of being a power of attorney, but that's happens so rarely. But the third way is that you resign. So if you're the power of attorney, you don't have to take the role of agent for your person. You don't have to become the power of attorney for your person. You can decline, and if you accept a role and then you decide that you don't want to do it, or it's too hard or too much work or whatever, or you don't like the person anymore, then you can also decline at any time. You can say, I'm out. I don't want to do it. And again, that will end the power of attorney relationship. Okay, that's it. Pretty straightforward. Power of attorney is a super, super important document for everyone. If you are alive and you don't have one, no matter how, if you're over 18 and alive and you don't have one, you should get one. The consequences of not having one are huge, and you don't need one until you need one. So if you find that you need one, you typically can't execute one because you don't have the capacity to do so. And now you're going to court and you're doing all kinds of terrible, expensive, not fun things to protect yourself. And so get a power of attorney. All right. If you want a power of attorney, if you need one, and you want to talk more to me, you can go to estatemeeting.com. You can set up a time, talk to me over the phone or in person for free. estatemeeting.com. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you. I hope this information helped you. If it did, and you want to give some love, hit the like button. If you have a question or comment, please leave it. If you know someone that needs to hear this, please share it with them. Otherwise, have a great, wonderful, fantastic, rainy day.